This young lady, you probably don't know who she is. You finna find out now. She decided to address an internet troll who apparently had been trolling her for a long time. How did she address this guy? How? Stay tuned. The coach is gonna fill you in on this one. You don't want to miss this.
Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
All right, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Boy, I got a good one for y'all. Okay, this popcorn Pop-Tart fart that you see on the right, okay, Christopher Zelensky, okay, he basically was trolling Anna Dempster, okay, he was trolling her to death, and, you know, she really got tired of it, she got tired of it, and she said, okay, I'm sick of this guy, but, Anna Dempster really didn't go any, I'm gonna explain, okay, so this guy kept leaving all these comments, okay, and, these guys, you know what they do, they keep leaving comments, they keep doing this, until you give them, some attention. But then when you deeply expose these guys, they run and hide like the cowards that they really are. See, this guy looks like probably 99% of the internet trolls out there. I'm telling you. He's some geek, some dude that couldn't get the girl in high school. He's some guy that was infatuated with women, and the women would never, even date him. He was always getting beat up at school. He was never picked to be on the sports teams. He was always cut. Guys like this, they all look alike. And I can tell you now, man, I think a really highly skilled, trained MMA female fighter could beat this guy up. Okay? He looked like somebody beat him up. He looked like he got his ass kicked just 5 minutes ago. But let's go ahead and talk. So Christopher Zelensky says 99% of women, well, he meant to say women, 99% of women are too weak and lack the reflexes to do enough damage to stop 99% of men. Even if they knew BJJ, they just don't have the size or strength to use the hold. It is dangerous to teach any woman to try and strike or fight a man. Just my 2 cents. Now, I disagree with 99% of what this idiot just said. It's stupid. 99% of the women? What about the strongest woman in the world? I mean, how about that? I bet you she could do more than you. I bet you she could grab you. I mean, it's amazing. Why wouldn't he challenge Chris Cyborg to a fight? Why wouldn't he challenge any of these high-level MMA fighters to a fight? And this guy, he challenged her to a fight. She accepted, but he challenged her. Now, I do agree that women and men should not be fighting each other. Not on that stage. I disagree with a man trying to fight a woman. I don't agree with that, and I never will agree with that. Because that just shows, because if a man, technically, if he does catch a woman in the right way, she's probably going to sleep. And men are naturally stronger. The majority of men are naturally stronger. But, that's not to say that, you can't teach a woman how to throw punches and they too weak and they lack. That's stupid. This guy ignorant, man. Let's read what else this idiot talking about. Okay, next he said, well, I'm not hitting a woman with a closed fist unless she's attacking me. If you want to set up a MMA fight between me and a girl with a signed contract, sure, I'm down. I want money when I win, though, and you must apologize. So wait a minute. So he's not going to hit a woman with a closed fist, but you want a signed contract to get into an octagon to fight a woman. How you gonna explain that? This guy, this donut head ass troll, are you serious? So you won't hit a woman with a fist, but you want a signed contract. So see, we already know what it's about, man. This guy, he's one of these guys that's very weak-minded. Okay, he's weak, and I tell you right now, he looked like this guy who was definitely aggressively, beat up on. It's something going on here. Okay? See, people always say, well, Coach, what would you do? Because, see, you talk so much jump about Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Juliana Pena, but what would you do if they came looking for you? If you told me Joanna and Juliana was looking for me, I would laugh. I'm not going to hit a woman, so they can try all they want to, but I'm not going to hit a female. That's just how it is, And ain't nobody going to do nothing, and ain't nothing going to happen. See? See how easy that is? You disengage yourself from the whole situation. Because they would never try to attack me. Never. So the thing of it is, this guy wants to fight a girl. That's his whole objective. You want to fight some woman that you think you can beat. It's amazing how he didn't pick any of these other tough women. He picked a virtually unknown, okay? He picked a 23-year-old unknown to just pick a fight with. I mean, how is he going to explain this? Vagina. Alright, and then he says, she has to be, okay, wait a minute, let's see, he says 2 things. Okay, she has to be in my weight class too. I'm 160. Oh, okay. So she got to be in your weight class. But didn't you just said that 99% of the men and 99% of the women will lose to 99% of the men? So the weight class shouldn't matter, right, Christopher? The weight class shouldn't matter. How you gonna explain this one? You fruity fecal matter fruitcake. How you gonna explain this? Oh, I can explain it. I think he was infatuated with her. I think he been stalking her with multiple accounts. I think he's infatuated with this woman. I think he is. And I think, you know what he gonna do? He gonna get some kind of sick pleasure out of having her, you know, grapple him and take him to the ground. I'm telling you, he probably may even get a freaking erection in the octagon after having Anna Dempster, you know, get in there and grapple and beat up on him. I think he liked it. You know, there are guys like that out there that like that. You know, she's like the same guy that bought Justine Kish. You know, there's a guy out there that bought her uniform that she took a crap in, and he wanted it. Like, man, I'm telling y'all, it's some sick people out here that's online, and online just brought these people out, man. Good Lord, man. All right, so now he says, and say, how you gonna be a troll, man? And I gotta do spell check for your stupid self. How you gonna explain that, Christopher Pupinski? And sadly, you have no idea. Oh crap, he getting technical now. The impact of a 16-to-1 testosterone advantage and a 3-to-1 strength advantage will give you. But go ahead and set it up. I'll knock some delusional female out. Wow, really? Win $100, go home happy, and leave you wondering how some woman with BJJ skills got knocked out by a full-fledged man. Okay, so you're a full-fledged man, but you don't want to fight all comers, right? You don't want to fight all comers. You only want to fight the people in your weight class, okay? That's all you want to fight. How you gonna explain that? A 16-to-1 testosterone, okay. 3-to-1 strength advantage, but you don't want to fight even a heavyweight women. Okay? Set it up. So that means you want to fight a woman. You want to fight a woman. All these other men out here that you can fight, okay? You know what? Why don't you even, hey, go fight Demetrius Johnson. He under your size. I mean, won't you fight him? I mean, I got an opponent for you. I got one. Won't you fight TJ? Won't you fight him? Cody Garbrandt? How about this, Tyron Woodley? He fights at 170. That's only 10 pounds above you. What about Stephen Wonderboy Thompson? Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Do you guys see exactly where I'm going with this? This guy want to fight a woman, man. Unreal. Let's go to the next one. Okay, now this guy really gets intense. On a side note, reality. Oh gosh, illiterate troll. What the hell? If you teach women to try and fight a man off, you're giving delusional thoughts to them. The only way a woman will be successful to defend herself, dang boy, against a man in most types of situations is with a gun. God dog. And if she gets confronted by a man, her first reaction should be to try to get her gun. If he grabs her, her first reaction should still be to try and get her gun. There's no scenario in any situation where she should try to fight him instead of trying to get her gun. That is the point. This guy got to be the most stupid, delusional, bass-backwards person on God's green earth. This guy is a simp, y'all. This guy, look, this is a bona fide simp. Look at him. Christopher Glenn. This is the king of the simps, y'all. Look at this guy. Look at him. So he said that the only way a woman can beat up a man is with a gun. I tell you what, though. I agree with him on the point that men and women shouldn't be fighting in any arena. But this guy just, he a hypocrite. He just contradicted himself and said that, you know, he ain't gonna hit a woman, but now he's contracting a fight with the woman. You know, and Anna Dempster was like, okay, let's fight. Now somebody, you know, close to Anna Dempster, somebody need to tell this girl, look, don't do this. Because now on a negative note, you know, I've seen women in a gym, and this is no lie, like they'll go in and they'll ask some random guy with no skill set to just stand in there and trying to spar. And I've seen this happen before. And so this one woman, you know, she was just wailing on this guy, and the guy was like, you know, look, I'm just throwing a couple of punches to you, you know, don't try to kill me. And she kept saying, oh, okay. And she kept trying to hurt him, man. She kept trying to hurt him to the body. And so dude just threw a punch out of nowhere. She didn't see it coming. And this wasn't a trained fighter. And, you know, he knocked her out. So here's what I'm saying. Yes, men and women, that's why they got divisions for men and women. Okay, that's why. That's why they got divisions for men and women to fight. Okay, not this crap. But, you know, I got one question. Where are all the feminists in this? Where these feminists at? How these feminists gonna explain this one? Oh, but these the same feminists that's getting on Jameis Winston. These the same feminists that got on Stephen A. Smith buck dancing behind. Same feminists. Where are all the feminists right now? Okay, where every last one of these feminists, where they at? We should be seeing an outrage of this, shouldn't we? There should be an outrage. Every feminist on God's green earth need to be protesting this and trying to get this thing shut down. But they probably won't do it because these feminists, they also hypocrites too. You guys tell me what you think about this popcorn Pop-Tart fart. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What do you want to subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube?